Today I wanted to show off probably one of my favorite builds I've played. Faith has always been my favorite build, but I've always done it with Blasphemous Blade. I've always loved the healing, but I wanted to give the Long Envoy Horn a try. And I gotta say, I was really surprised the damage this thing puts out, especially on big bosses, dragons, deathbirds, any of the larger bosses that don't move around super quick, and you're able to land a majority of your bubbles on when you use it. They stagger. If a lot of them hit, they do huge damage. I've been crushing bosses in 2 or 3 special moves with this thing. It is absolutely insane. Probably the build I'm gonna start off the DLC with. The trinkets I've been using are talismans, Great Jar's Arsenal, so I can put on some heavier armor. Of course, the Shard of Alexander to get the extra attack power. The Sacred Scorpion Charm to get even more damage, as the bubbles do holy damage, which that is kind of one of their drawbacks, which I'll get to in a minute. And then the Ritual Sword Talisman for even more damage. Been using the Brass Shield with Golden Parry. And then, got the Beast Repellent Torch just in case. Get those annoying lizards that spew the clouds of death. And then Erdtree Seal. For the stats, I went all in on Faith with 80 Faith, which honestly, since I do so much more physical damage, except on those larger enemies, you could probably pump more into Strength, as that's got the C tier. Faith is a B tier. The damage really started slowing down once I was around 60. So maybe if I'd have done 60 Faith, 50 Strength, I'd do more physical damage. But I really wanted to pump up the damage of those bubbles as much as I could. But the only problem with doing the 80-30 split with Faith and Strength is I was not able to get my vigor up to 60. But it really hasn't been much of an issue. Like I said, you kill these larger bosses so incredibly quick, and then when you're going around, wiping out smaller groups of enemies and stuff, you can always throw Blasphemous Blade on. But like I said, the big problem with this weapon that you're going to run into at endgame is it does holy damage. And as you guys know, the last boss and some of the late game stuff is immune to holy, so might need to try something different for the last boss there. But I am coming up now, up under the Halig tree, and I got Farum Azula left, and this guy is just smashing through everything. If you don't know where to get the Long Envoy Horn, it's the medium-sized horn. There's 3 of them. You go up here to East Capital Rampart. You can do it here, or if you advance to the Halig tree, there's some over there. We need to run out and find these little bubble guys. Not the little ones, but you can see that guy kind of using as a telescope out ahead. That's the one you want to kill. Of course, you throw on the Silver Scarab and Valfoots, or level up your Arcane to get some more boost. You're just going to keep killing that guy over and over. I mean, who knows, you might get lucky and get it on your first, or you might be like me and get it on your 50th, but boost up your Arcane, respec, so you got a boatload of Arcane, and that'll really help you get it quicker. And I got a few clips I wanted to show you some of the bosses that I've been taking out with this thing. Like I said, if you have not tried this weapon, I cannot recommend it enough. So hope you enjoy the clips. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll catch you on the next one. That